This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Jayhawks offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes. Side.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Turns out it's Sims. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Look out! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The Red Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. The run inside. It's sticky. Hard running there. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. If you gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. You're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making... Max going for the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
From deep, it's Shelton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. Just smothered on the play. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Release to the back. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room. It's Sticky. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Red Raiders have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Keep it on the ground. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Meadows. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Buying time to his right. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Coming out with it, it's Shelton. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On the move, trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for space, it's Dupree. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Marshall. Left side is Clay. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Searching for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Tells to run, wants to pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Trying to get started. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. From the gun, it's Dupree. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. It's Clay. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Finds his big tight end. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield. It's Marshall. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Max got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Sees a crease. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
On the run, it's sticky. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Looking down the middle. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Straight ahead, it's Dupree.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Finds his target. Past the 45. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Marshall. With the catch, it's Parker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Sweet cut there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback will keep it. Got a little grass. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Out wide left, it's Sims. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the 2nd half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Makes the catch. It's Meadows. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
2nd down to the air. Complete to Williams over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going over the top. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he tacks on the extra point. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Texas Tech's head coach told me coming out of the locker room. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the 1st half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the 3rd. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. There's some daylight. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Drops back, it's Lacey. Fires left. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Running inside, it's Dickey. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky 1st half. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Clay. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They give it to him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Burrowing for yardage. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Just going to keep it after the snap.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. It's inside. It's Thurman. Stopped right there.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. In the backfield, it's Clay. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Quick give. It's Thurman. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff to the single back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Throws to the tight end. Holds on, it's Meadows. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. Right side, it's Joyner, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to squeak through the pile. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Sets his feet. It's Marshall. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Sims. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're all over him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Keeping his eyes downfield. They stopped him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted for the 11th time. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. The run inside. It's Thurman. At the 45 on his way. Got room on the return. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right.
He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second and long here. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Clay. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Jayhawks have it with a first and 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Defense in press coverage. From the gun. Still looking. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Look out! And that one is picked off in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. He's taking the shot. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Thurman. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rush right in his face. And they got him. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on fourth down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the screen.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Marshall on the move. He's going to take off, and he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season